Will Nintendo Music be on Nintendo Switch 2? Let's get into it. So, Nintendo Music is a really interesting application with loads of different Nintendo songs. But will it be on Nintendo Switch 2? It would make a lot of sense if it was on Nintendo Switch because on every current gaming device has to have some sort of music player, may that be the Sony PlayStation or the Xbox or even a PC. You can get YouTube, you can get Spotify, you can get YouTube Music, you can get any kind of, music player out there, but Nintendo's not one of them. So, does this mean that we could see Nintendo Music on Nintendo Switch 2? Now, this would make a lot of sense to me because when you play a game, you can open up the little music player and start playing some music, or you can use it as background music, or you can use it as some other sort of music. But having a official Nintendo Music app on there is pretty awesome. Now, would Spotify also be on Nintendo Switch 2? Because then you can listen to your music without having a secondary device to play that music while you're playing video games. So I think that right there is a perfect idea for music as a whole. If you like playing games and listening to music, there you go. So in terms of Nintendo Music, I believe that this actually could be a situation that we could be seeing some kind of music app because we already know the specs of Nintendo Switch that we have 12 gigabytes of RAM, but we're using only 9 of it. So the extra 3 can be used for themes or even music or something. Because 3 gigabytes of RAM, it doesn't take 3 gigabytes to run music, maybe even half a gigabyte. So I think that it would be something that we could see on Nintendo Switch 2, some sort of music application that we can listen to our music. May that be Spotify, because those application apps are, perfect for playing games. All you have to do is hold it up on a separate tab, and there you go. It would be kind of similar to the game chat, how the game chat is its own separate little application, but runs in the background while you're playing a game. So, in my theory, would be that we could see something like that. You can put the music on in the background while you're playing the games. There's a slight problem that Nintendo might not take this and be like, all right, we're going to do that. But also, it's pretty interesting that just maybe we could be seeing a music app on Nintendo Switch. Now, my big thing would be, I think that we will be seeing some sort of music application on Nintendo Switch. May that be Nintendo Music or may that be Spotify or YouTube Music, but we will be seeing some sort of music application so that you can play and listen to your games. The reason why it wasn't on Nintendo Switch is because it probably wasn't as powerful and you needed the maximize all the power for that to play music. But now that we're seeing a little bit of upgrade or a lot of an upgrade, we could be seeing these apps that we've really always wanted on Nintendo Switch. So what do you think about this? Do you think that we will be seeing a music app on Nintendo Switch 2, or do you think we're not going to be seeing a music app, but it would be cool? Let me know in the comments section down below. And thank you so much for watching. Hope that you enjoyed. And with that being said, have a fantastic day. Consider to hit the like button, maybe subscribing if you're new. I would really, really appreciate it. And thanks so much for watching. See you in the next one.